The Sudanese army has taken back the strategic city of madani from the paramilitary rapid support forces. Officials confirmed the retaking of the city, which is about 200 kilometers south of Khartoum, on Saturday, more than a year after it had fallen to the RSF. Madani is considered strategic as it sits at a key crossroad of major supply routes linking several states. The civil war in Sudan erupted in April of 2023 when tensions between military leaders and the RSF escalated into full-scale fighting. Both the Sudanese army and the RSF have been accused of war crimes, including the targeting of civilians and indiscriminate shelling of residential areas. For more on this, I'm joined now live by Momin Al-Maki, who is in Port Sudan. So, Momin, how significant is this development for the people that are living there and that have been bearing the brunt of the infighting between the two sides?
Yes, this represents a big victory for the citizens of madani and the citizens of Aljazerah state. Yesterday, the Sudanese army ended an occupation of madani city, which lasted for more than 13 months. The citizens during this what they called as an occupation were subjected to daily violations by the RSF, which vary from rape, kidnapping, killings, until robbery and verbal assaults. The civilians in Aljazerah state have suffered these violations on a daily basis for more than 13 months. So for them, this represents a big victory. And maybe right now, hundreds of thousands of citizens which were forced to be displaced by this occupation can finally return to their homes, to their agricultural projects in Aljazerah state after the army took control over Aljazerah yesterday. Also worth mentioning that the citizens have manifested in the streets of Port Sudan, Omdurman and Atbara. Yesterday they were very happy with this victory with the Sudanese army regaining its control over Madani. Even in Cairo and in Riyadh, in Cairo, in Egypt and in Riyadh in Saudi Arabia, citizens manifested in the streets their joy with the Sudanese army victory.
And talk to us a bit about the strategic importance of the city itself, of madani. Why is it important?
Yes, madani city is very important because this city or this state share borders with another 5 states, which are Khartoum, Sinnar, Al-Gadarif, Kasala and North Kordofan. Maybe the distance between Khartoum and madani and Khartoum and Sinnar is only around 200 kilometers. So occupying this city or this state paves the way for any forces with RSF or the Sudanese army to control another 5 states. So military, it is a very important city and it's a very important state because it is located on the heart of Sudan, in the middle of the Sudan, the Republic of Sudan map. So it is a very important military. Also, madani is the second biggest city in Khartoum in Sudan, even before the war. madani was the second biggest city in Sudan. It's the second biggest city economically and even with regard to the population numbers and to the industrial factories and industrial facilities. So it is a very important city, and this represents a very big victory for the Sudanese army.
Live for us there in Port Sudan, Momin Al-Maki. Thank you so much for that update. I appreciate it. Let's take you to